Hi, my name is Zoe Hinton from Star Wars Geek Girl, obviously. And and I'm here with Lizzy.
Hello, and Echo is here because he's a little whiny jerk
Yeah.
that wanted to come in the room.
Maybe he just wanted to talk about Star Wars, Lizzy. You don't know.
Or like breathe on the podcast and growl a little.
So yeah,
Scratch.
Echo might make himself heard.
He's clicking buttons. Stop, man.
That's just how Echo be.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to watch 2 episodes of Clone Wars. So we're rewatching the Clone Wars. Although we never finished the first time we said we were going to rewatch it. That was between like seasons 2 and 3 of Rebels.
Probably.
We started watching it and then we never finished. So who knows how far we'll get this time.
Until they bring up Rebels again.
Well, we have Resistance in the fall.
Yeah. We could do both. Not sure. So we're doing it in order of like...
Chronological order.
Yeah, so everything is fun. Why did they started doing it all out of order?
Because, I don't know. Because that's what they wanted to do.
That's so much work.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like dramatic. I mean, it is kind of dramatically out of order, but like you can't really tell. I mean, you can.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just remember when I was a kid watching it. It was like because there's an episode where, spoilers for a 10-year-old TV show, by the way, but the episode where Anaconda Farr, that's his name, right? The Rhodian senator. I feel like that's not his name.
Oh, I think so.
Okay. But him, when he died, and then like a couple episodes later or something, you can see him walking around in the background. And I was like, little tiny Zoe was like, what? What is going on? I was so confused.
I don't think I really noticed. I only noticed when like Ahsoka wasn't there and they never ever mentioned Ahsoka. But that didn't even, I don't know. That was
See,
just for
I
any
was just figured
episode.
she's just like chilling. She's like, yeah, peace out. I'm gonna go read some books or something. I don't know.
Right. Little Ahsoka.
But yeah.
I miss the backgrounds of Clone Wars. They always look so good.
I miss the Clone Wars, but you know what's coming back in like a year.
Yes.
I'm gonna be in college when it comes back.
I'm going to be
You'll be a senior
senior.
in high school.
I'm gonna be old.
I'll be a freshman in college, okay? Shush.
You're old.
I'm only a couple months younger or older than you. What? I'm like half a year older than you.
Old.
Shh.
I went to school and I was looking at like all the sophomores now that were freshmen, and they're all taller than me. I'm sad.
That's how I feel every day with anyone that is above the age of like 11.
I forgot to check if Axel was taller than you.
I'm glad you did. How tall is he?
He's around almost my height.
He might be.
It's okay, you'll always be taller than Echo and Bingo.
Great. I'm taller than one of the smallest dog breeds.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes, he's right here sleeping on my lap.
Thank you, Echo, for being small, I guess.
So small. Bingo used to fit in a box. It was amazing. And Echo used to fit in my drawer. It was awesome. And now they're all big and jerky. And this one is this Echo. So little jerk. Little jerk.
Buddy's pretty big now. I want to say he's definitely a lot bigger than your dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, not that. I don't know, bulldogs aren't really big, but they're kind of big if you've only ever had chihuahuas. But he's like, where was I going with this? Oh, when we first got him, he was really tiny, and we have a picture of little baby Buddy sitting in my dad's helmet.
Oh. Yeah, Dad would never let these guys do that.
Well, my dad has an FX Stormtrooper helmet, so they're pretty much indestructible.
Yeah.
And now he has a new Stormtrooper helmet, but his old one was an FX. Well, he still has it.
We should talk about Clone Wars now.
Yeah, probably.
Because I think I could talk about Bingo and Echo all day, but...
I'm not sure how much people would love that.
So we watching it in chronological order, and I forget the second one. Oh, so Cat and Mouse and heck, what is it called?
Cat and Mouse.
No, yeah, the other one.
Oh, the other one, The Hidden Enemy.
Yes.
So Cat and Mouse is the one with Spider-Man. Oh my god, I watched it this morning. What's his name? It's Spider-Man.
This is not Spider-Man.
He is Spider-Man.
Separatist Admiral Trench.
Admiral Trench. That's right.
Yes.
He's
Thanks,
Spider-Man.
Wikipedia. No.
He is a Spider-Man.
No. Let's call him a man spider. It's like a man baby, but a spider.
Okay. He's a man spider.
So they meet that guy, and that guy's really smart.
He's like Admiral Thrawn, but a spider.
Yes. And scruffy.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you don't like him very much.
No, I don't like spiders. I don't like his face. The two things I don't like about spiders are their faces and the ways they walk, like with all their legs, and they're all like creepy. At least he doesn't like have like 8 legs as much and like walks like a spider, you know? He just pretty much walks like a normal dude.
Yeah, but it's still terrifying to look at.
Yeah, I still don't like his face.
Yeah. I think the thing with me, I'm trying to think of things that I'm scared of, and I'm like sharks, zombies, and maybe spiders, but I feel like that's kind of a thing almost everyone's scared of. I think I just don't like teeth, and that they can like eat you raw.
Though I do have to wonder, because like his outfit is like kind of like a trench coaty thing. So I wonder if they did that on purpose, because he's trench, so he has a trench coat.
Yes, that's definitely it. That was a secret to all Star Wars knowledge.
And I've solved it now. I know everything.
Yes.
Now that I know everything, I can tell you that Steel is Snoke.
Oh my goodness.
100% confirmation.
Okay, yes. Alright. Won't tell a soul. Or Echo. Echo's definitely not a spy right here, just sitting on my lap listening to our
He's one of
conversation.
Snoke's spies.
He's a knight of Ren, but very, very white.
He's a white of Ren.
Yes.
Is it recording?
Yeah. Hi.
Are you playing Sims
Hi.
while you're your podcast?
It's just sitting there.
Okay.
That was,
Steel's alive. It's calling at 8 if you guys want to harass.
Alright. We gotta harass Snoke.
Harass the Snoke?
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, Ken Mountain. There was I didn't take notes on the episode like I probably should have when I watched it. So
Me too.
I'm just I don't know. Just thinking whatever comes to mind next. And they have the invisible ship thingy.
Invisible ship.
Yeah, I also thought that was cool, and I wish they would have come up more in Star Wars. Although it probably would have ruined, like, the plots of everything. So, like, it would have ruined the plot of The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, they keep tracking us. Invisible.
The ship looked cool. I mean, it's kind of like lame because it didn't have all the weapons. But still help them because Anakin is good at anything.
I feel like Anakin just, like, I don't know. 9 out of 10 times he survives because of luck. Just dumb luck.
Or the Force,
Probably,
could say the Force.
It's probably both.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if the Force was a person and they're just kind of like watching Anakin, they're like, alright, I gotta keep this guy alive to fulfill the prophecy. But why does he keep trying to die?
Okay, Echo, you're too warm. It's too hot here, so I'm gonna throw you. Go. Don't come near me. It's too hot. Like, people will come to hug me, and I'm like, stop, please. It's too hot. Like, no, please. Please, please, please. Don't. It's too hot to hug. Sorry. Invisible ship, Obi-Wan, Anakin.
I like the clones, and they're just like, I forget what the lines are. I'm terrible at knowing lines. But, he's like, hey, why are we doing this? And it's like, that's just how Skywalker is, man.
Yeah. I feel bad for them, though. Like, they just follow orders, and it's, I don't know. Like, too many die, and I don't want them to die, because they're precious and amazing, but they gotta die, so I feel emotional, and then I love the show, because, that happens a lot, and then...
I like the episodes, like the other one we watched, The Hidden Enemy, that's like 95% clones. Because I just imagine, like, because the Bradley Baker is just yelling at himself in a recording room.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what? How do you, like, act that? I mean, he's an actor. He's a great actor. But, like, I would just laugh to myself if I was just acting by myself.
I know. Voice actors are incredible. Because they don't really have, like, the atmosphere that, like, regular actors do. So they just gotta, just do it in their little box into a microphone.
Oh, was recording lines with my dad for a Saber Guild show, and I don't know what happened, but like I was saying the line, and then I said blah blah blah, blah and the force. I was really confused on why I just said that. The force.
The force.
And we were listening to it and cracking up, and just it was so bad. I was so confused, so we had to redo it again.
I will show you the ways of the force.
The force. Yes. I always think like voice actors have it easier than regular, like just actors and actresses, like, in a movie. But I don't think they do.
I think it depends, cause like they have to they don't have to worry about like moving and using their face as much.
Right.
But then
but
they also don't have like the sets and the costumes to like get them into the zone.
Yes. So it's more of just a voice thing that you really have to be good at to be able to. Why motorcycle? I don't understand.
They want to spite you and the podcast.
I'm just gonna make Star Wars Geek Girl shirt that says no motorcycles. Please.
Motorcycles.
Ban the motorcycles.
Forever.
Only if like if a person's ever podcasting, then that day it's like motorcycle free. And then every other day they can. So yeah. That's law now. We'll see how well it goes.
You've decided.
Yes.
And when Lizzy
Echo
decides,
Echo
you
and
gotta
I.
do it. Oh, when Echo decides, you definitely gotta do it.
Yes. Echo stuck his tongue out at me. Sure. Okay. Can't really think of anything else. Like, I like the episode. It's definitely not my favorite. Besides, like, Anakin being cool with his flying and able to get that thing crashed into its own ship. So, it was pretty cool to me. Just the twirls and the flips and all of the stuffs.
Yeah. I agree. I don't know what else to. It's a cool episode. And yeah.
Yeah. Not much to it for me.
Because Trench is really the star of the show later. Way later. In the series. But in this episode, it's just kind of setting him up. And he gets blowed up.
He's all robotic, kind of.
Yeah, he's a cyborg.
Yes. And then he's like an even scarier spider.
He's a robot spider.
Yep.
Safi used to have a robot spider.
Huh?
Safi had a robot spider. Like, it was a little thing, and it like had like the shape of a spider. And she had like, you wind it up, and then it walks it and goes in all the directions at once too, and it was. I hated it.
Oh, right. I think I'm okay with small spiders. Like, I don't really mind them. I'll kill them and get it over with. But I see videos of like giant ones that are bigger than people's faces and have long legs, and just I don't like those ones.
The worst video I've ever seen is the one, and it's like the spider on the kitchen floor, and the guy takes a broom and smashes it, and then all these little tiny spiders come out. I hate it. It's the worst.
I saw one where it was like there was a spider and the guy threw like a container over it, but it was clear, and then the spider just kept laying its eggs, and like all these spiders came out into the container, and
See, if I was there, I would have cried.
cried.
Yes, I don't. Spiders are the worst in the entire world. I hate them.
Sharks are awful. I'm terrified for that Clone Wars episode where the guy's shark.
With the shark head, you don't like shark head?
No, I don't like him.
So, are you going to see that movie with the really big shark? You know? Have you seen the trailers for it, like on YouTube and stuff?
Yes, I've seen the trailers. I accidentally saw the trailers. Like, we were at a hotel, and there was that thing, but it looked like it was an actual scene. And Axel was watching, and I was like, dude, what are you doing? Turn it off. And he's like, it's just a trailer. I can't skip it or anything. And then I saw it just come out. Oh, it's horrible. Sharks are awful. And there, like, my teacher the other day was like saying how much she loves sharks. Like, it was in Spanish class. And I just, it was awful. I didn't like it. I wanted to scream. Because she had it up on the screen.
Oh.
It's not a good day.
So I guess you don't like Jaws, then.
Nope. Or Sharktopus, or what else is there?
Oh, have you seen Sharknado?
What?
Sharknado?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard of Sharknado?
I think so.
You know, it's when there's all the sharks, and they get swept up in the tornado, and then a tornado goes through, and there's sharks flying everywhere, and the one guy jumps through it with the chainsaw and stuff, and there's all the sharks, and they're just, like, they're in the house and stuff.
What the heck? No.
It's so great. I used to have a Sharknado 3 poster up in my room.
Why is it a thing?
I don't know, but it's great.
I looked it up, and why?
It's Sharknado, man.
But that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't have to. What would you do if there was a Sharknado, Lizzie?
Kill myself. Like, why? First of all, it's like a tornado.
Yeah, a
That's
tornado
awful.
of sharks.
And then there's just a bunch of sharks. Like, I feel kind of bad for the sharks, but no.
It's a great movie. You should watch it sometime.
No.
And by great, I mean you'll hate me after watching it, but it's so ridiculous. It's so much fun.
You said that the Christmas, like the Star Wars special was great, and I don't believe you anymore.
I like bad movies.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch and laugh at, and they're also fun to make other people watch, and then they get mad at you.
Yes. You did that.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
Sometimes I do like looking at sharks for some reason. Like, I hate them, but I look at them to be scared. I'm weird. Like, why do I do this to myself?
I don't know,
Like,
Lizzie.
You know what? Did I tell you about what my dad and my mom did?
No.
Okay. Just really quick. This isn't Star Wars. Actually, there was some Star Wars. Like, I can't remember if it was VR, but there was Battlefront at my mom's boss's house. She has all the cool new video games, and it's awesome. And we went, and she has like all the VR stuff. I can't remember.
I think you did tell me this.
Yeah. So I think there was VR Battlefront, and I was playing that, and then my parents were like, "Oh, do a different one." I was like, "Okay, let's see what there is." And then they click something for me, and you're in a cage, and they put you underwater, and you stay there. Then you hear the music, and then you hear movement, and the cage shake. And of course, my parents are shaking the couch.
Oh.
because I was on the couch and my feet were up on the couch. I didn't want to be exposed at all. And, like, it was so bad. It was awful. The shark came in and had blood all over its face and, like, it was pushing the cage and it bit it apart, and then it was right in front of your face, and then all of a sudden the cage goes straight up. Like, why?
Sounds fun.
No! It was awful. Like, I couldn't even close my I closed my eyes, but, like, it's still there. It's still moving. It's like... This is bad. I didn't like it. Then my dad showed me, like, a little drawing, and it was, like, a shark. And he's like, oh no, a human in a cage. I will free you. And I hate it. I do not like. Okay. Star Wars.
Star Wars. So that's cat and mouse.
Yes. Why is there such thing as a megalodon shark?
Well, it's not around anymore, Lizzie. It went extinct.
Yeah, but, like, why was it a thing in the first place?
Because sometimes evolution does that, Lizzie.
But why did... Why? Like, I want to cry. Just looking at these pictures and
why are you looking it up?
I don't know. It's just... It's so awful. Why? And then they jump. Echo, destroy them all.
Do you see the one trailer when it's going towards a little doggy that's swimming?
No. Oh, wait, yes. Why is it a thing? Why are people so... Like, people love these things. Why? I don't understand. They're terrifying. They has teeth that grow back really fast. And they have many of the teeth. They have dumb eyes. I'm sorry. For people who love sharks, I don't like it. Okay. Oh, Star Wars. Hidden enemy. Hidden enemy. Hidden enemy. Hidden enemy. Enemy.
There's sharks in that movie.
Yeah, those were terrifying too.
Alright, enough sharks. Hidden enemy, which is the one with
Okay.
the traitor clone who is Slick. And his name is Slick. Very fitting name there. This was one of the almost all clone episodes. I think Anakin and Obi-Wan are in a little bit, but it's mostly clones.
Yeah, and Ventress is in it,
Oh,
flirting with Obi-Wan.
That's just how she is. That's
I
what
know.
she do.
That's what she do. Then there's like... Yeah, I guess that's it. There's only those people and some droids.
Yeah. Sorry, I was stretching.
It's funny because, like, that thing is still stuttering.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's like double.
I don't know what to do about it. We tried everything.
I don't know. It's I can still kind of understand you.
Well, then that'll have to be enough.
Yes. I was gonna say something. What?
Nothing. Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What?
I don't know, Lizzie.
Okay.
Um,
Fine then.
fine.
God.
So in this episode, they're finding that there's like, it's like transmissions being sent out and stuff.
Plans.
Yeah, of plans. And
The
then they, Rex and Cody go all Nancy Drew on them and start to investigate it. And there's also a fight in a library. It is a it's something. I always thought it was a library when I was a kid. No, I'm not sure. Anyway, Anakin and Obi-Wan fight Ventress, but that's kind of a B plot-ish.
Yeah. And then they go to fight, and Ventress is awesome as usual.
It's just how Ventress be.
She can't help it.
Yeah.
And then the clones, they talk to a group of clones.
They have them all like line. It's like it is a lineup, and they're just asking them questions, and all the clones are like providing their alibis and whatnot.
Yes. I didn't understand what was so wrong about collecting,
Battle droid fingers.
Yeah, droid finger. Like, why? Why is that such a problem?
I don't know. It's probably just like they just made rules, just to make rules.
And then they were calling him, like, defect. It was sad.
Yeah.
Sad for him. It's a sad, sad day for him.
Yeah. And, yeah, they find out that the clone Slick
Mm-hmm.
They're really good at naming characters in the Clone Wars. You got Trench, who wears a trench coat. Slick, who's a traitor. You got I'm a Gundai, who dies.
Mm-hmm.
Very great names.
It's easy.
I love the George Lucas, the way he names like side characters. Like the guy who sells tries to sell death sticks to Obi-Wan in Attack of the Clones. His last name is literally like Sleaze Pagano. And then, I'm a Gundai. It's great. I love his names. Mm-hmm. They're perfect. Wouldn't change a thing.
Nope. It's like that guy that names Han Solo.
Yeah. Yeah, that was actually George Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Crack the code, Lizzie.
Yes. I keep forgetting what I'm going to say, and I'm really sad. They line him up, and then the guy says, slick. He's not very slick. He says, what does he say? Oh, you can... What didn't he say something like, we'll solve all this before the Jedi come back?
Yeah.
And then, of course, Rex and Cody are like, whoa, what do you mean, man? And Slick runs.
Runs away.
Yeah, but then they catch him when they're... I love when Rex and Cody are playing dumb. Because it's so... Well, like, to the audience, it's so, like, obvious. Like, he leaves the gun down and everything.
No, right?
And then, Slick's like, oh, yeah, they're definitely not gonna, like, unloaded and all that stuff.
He just thinks they're dumb.
Yeah, I guess like he did get away with kind of got away with all the transmissions and stuff. But like
I know.
it's Cody and Rex.
Yeah. Oh, that is one thing I kind of wish we would have gotten more of in Clone Wars is Cody and Rex being bros.
Yeah.
I mean, they are brothers, but like,
generals.
Yeah, just like solving mysteries and doing stuff together. Because they also did that in the oh my god, what's the episode called? The one with like Echo and Fives and Heavy and everyone.
Echo and Fives. And Echo, which episode were you in? Tell me. Stop sleeping.
The first one with Echo. You know which one I'm talking about?
I think so.
Like when Heavy blows himself up on the base. And there's the assassin droids. Or whatever they're called. I know what episode I'm talking about, I just can't think of the name. I have to look it up now. But, let's see, what's it called?
I don't know.
On the Rishi Moon? Clone Cadets? Or was it Rookies? It was Rookies.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You know when they're on the base and there's a thing and you put the handprint on Echo? Because it was the giant worm thingy, and then they were on the base and like they had to put the helmet on the head and like hold it up and pretend to be a droid, and they let him in, and then they were escaping.
Oh yes.
Yeah. That one.
Okay.
That took a while. I'm bad at explaining things. No, it's not your fault. I just can't explain.
Okay. I'm really, really confused.
But I like that episode because like Cody and Rex like work together. I wish we would have gotten more of that in Clone Wars. Now maybe we will. I kind of doubt it, but
maybe.
Maybe. Never say never.
Nope. It's funny, my dad was gonna, I think right when the day Clone Wars was announced to be coming back and all that stuff, my dad like usually posts these quotes, and the one he was gonna put was, I think it's time to let old things die. It's not.
No.
Never. Never.
I just remember when me and Safi were little and we had a lot of Clone Wars toys. Like if they made an action figure of a Clone Wars character, we probably had it. And we would always play, I would mostly play with Ahsoka, but sometimes we would just play with Rex and Cody, and we had like all these big adventures with Rex and Cody. I think Safi was usually Rex and I was Cody. Anyway, but it was like less like big battles and more like sitcom episodes with clones. Like I remember we played for hours once about how Cody was trying to make a PSA about not sneezing with your helmet on. That's one I remember the most.
Nice. We had the Galactic Heroes figures, and that was pretty cool. And I didn't really play with them. I just cooked them up. That was it. So then Slick thinks he's slick, but he's not. And Then he goes and gets captured, says he's gonna get freedom, but not anymore. And like I see what he's saying with like all the clones kind of forced to be doing this. And I feel a bit bad. But I don't know. What do you think?
Like, I agree that the clones should have, I don't know. It's really complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like to think that if the Republic had been able to win the war, they would have let the clones go free.
Yeah.
And ideally, financially supported them instead of just like, all right, bye, you know, like helping them find jobs and stuff.
Yeah. But I I don't know. I felt bad.
Yeah, I feel bad for the clones.
Yes. But they gotta do their duty.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I think some of the best episodes in the Clone Wars are the ones where they explore that kind of thing with the clones, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. That's always nice. Sadness.
We're too depressed. I will admit, watching the episodes today, I did tear up a little bit at the intros. Like, you know, just like the Clone Wars logo. Because, you know, part crying out of nostalgia, part crying out of, like, oh my gosh, it's coming back.
Yeah. I almost did, but nah. I'm good.
Nah. Well, you're not me.
Can't be sad. Sad now, though. Not fair.
Yeah. Clone Wars. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say without, like, probably gonna cry.
I don't know. Clone Wars good.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Clone Wars is great, and it coming back.
Yes.
And we're gonna be very happy, but we're gonna be very old by then.
Yeah. It's what? We have a year. Until the Disney streaming service launches. And we'll have to pay for yet another streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not us. Probably. Me, maybe I'll be in college, but not you. You'll be in high school. You won't have to pay for it yet.
Nope. I don't know. I told my dad today, because I was like, hey, Dad, can we get Yogurtland? It's like, no, we can't have Yogurtland. And then I just told him, like,
have what?
Yogurtland?
What's that?
It's just like a yogurt place that's really good.
Okay.
And then
I thought it was like you wanted to buy a movie or something, and I was like, what kind of movie is this?
Nah, it's just a yogurt place. And so I asked, and he said no. Ouch. Sorry. And I told him, I was like, well, when I'm 18, I'm just gonna have Yogurtland every day. He said, he was like, no, you're gonna die because you're just gonna have all this dairy, and then Yeah, and then you'll be broke too. Like, oh, dang it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be broke in college because if I get into the school I want to get into, because we've toured the campus and the campus has a Chipotle and a Blaze Pizza and a Jamba Juice, all right in campus. So I'm not gonna have any money. There's a Chipotle.
College. Why?
If I don't have money, I can't get extra guac. That's
No.
depressing. We aren't even talking about Star Wars. Well, like, there isn't really news right now, because San Diego Comic-Con is over, and they're still not telling us anything about Resistance, even though it's supposed to come out this fall. So, I don't know what the deal with that is.
Dude, it's already August. That's awful. It feels like, well, not awful, just like, it's...
Well, I
the
saw
year's gone
something
by
where,
fast.
like, in Germany or something, it's supposed to come out in October.
Mm-hmm.
August is ending, and we still don't know anything about the show besides the one picture, which technically I don't think we were supposed to see. It was like a picture someone took at a con.
Uh-huh.
And we know some character name. We know one character name.
Mm-hmm.
And the basic premise of the show. That's it.
Yep. I'm sure we'll get something soon. And if not, then we'll just... I don't know. Hopefully something soon.
Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have we don't get
I
a
feel like
movie.
we're
not getting a movie this December, are we?
What?
We aren't getting a movie this December, are we?
You keep stuttering.
Sorry, we aren't getting a movie this December, are we?
I don't think so.
I mean, we're not, because we would know about it by now.
Yeah.
Because Solo was our movie this year.
Mm-hmm. So I don't think we are.
It'll be weird, actually.
Yeah, because
we're 3 years strong on our December Star Wars movie. Honestly, I kind of hope they decide to change the tradition to a May release every year.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's so cold in December. I liked Solo because when I walked out of the theater and it was late at night, it wasn't like 12 degrees. I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 50 or 60 degrees because it was late when we walked out. I like that. You know,
Yeah.
let's keep May releases because those would just be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Echo, do you have anything to say? Yes, I totally agree with you. Of course. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Echo. Let's see, news. There was a thing, like, on Twitter, like, last week. Do you want to talk about that, or no?
What was it?
The thing with E.K. Johnston.
I don't know.
I told you about this right before we started recording.
Oh, right. You said. Uh, I haven't heard of it. You know,
Yeah,
before
okay.
you said
So,
it.
honestly, it was ridiculous. That's, for people who haven't heard of the situation, from what I gather, honestly, I've been staying away from Twitter for
Mhm.
the last couple weeks because everyone's just always mad at something. And I'm like, no, I can't be
Yeah.
mad. But from what I gather, there were some tweets. I did read these tweets. It's found from like December or January. Um, and it was basically EK discussing how like she views Kylo Ren as like an abuser and
Mhm.
you know called him a villain basically. And
Yeah.
people who like really like Kylo Ren got really mad about it.
Mhm.
And there was even some people like who said that she should be fired and have her Padme book canceled. But like,
What?
listen, Kylo Ren is a villain.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know how you can deny that. I don't get
Right.
it,
No,
Lizzie.
like no matter how much you like, he's still a bad guy.
But like, cause you could argue that he's a sympathetic villain. Personally, I don't think he doesn't get that much sympathy from me. But you could argue that. But like, he's still like the first time we saw him was in Force Awakens when he killed an old guy and then
Yeah.
told the stormtroopers to massacre an entire village.
Mhm.
And then in Last Jedi, the last time we see him, he tries to blow up the entire resistance, indirectly kills Luke Skywalker,
Mhm.
and is now the ruler of the First Order. That's a villain.
Yes.
He's trying to hurt the heroes. He's trying to kill the heroes, and he's hurting the heroes. That's what a villain is. I don't get
Mhm.
it. I don't get it, Lizzie.
Yeah. People are just weird.
But like, it would be it's one thing if if she was talking about her interpretation of the character, and you're like, oh, I disagree with that interpretation of the character. You don't get someone fired for that.
Yeah.
You don't get someone fired for saying they don't like a fictional character.
Mhm. But people are weird and weird.
I don't get it.
I don't think anyone does. But Echo does.
Echo gets everything.
Echo is Echo does, but Bingo gets everything, everything. You get me?
I get you.
Bingo is a god of gods. His fluffiness. I guess we're out of Star Wars things to say.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say about the E.K. Johnston thing other than why.
Yeah, like it's just dumb. People are dumb and
And like, of course she's not gonna get fired because the people at Lucasfilm are smart and they're not
mhm.
gonna fire someone because a couple people on Twitter don't like how they talk about Kylo Ren.
Mhm.
Like, just chill out, you know?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, as much as Star Wars means to all of us, it isn't real.
No. It's
So
like it's a big part of our lives, but people need to get out.
yeah, and I'm not saying you can't have like serious discussions about fiction and stuff because you definitely can, and I think you definitely should.
Yeah.
But if someone having a different view on a character than you does make you want them to get fired from their job, where I guess she's like technically hired per book or whatever. I don't know how it works. But you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I
don't get it.
like I'm not a big fan of Kylo Ren, but like if someone like I don't know, like if Dave Filoni said, you know, oh, I really like Kylo Ren, I wouldn't be like, fire him. You know? It's just, you don't do that. It's not real.
Yeah, it's people dumb.
People dumb. I agree with that.
Yes. Echo agrees too.
Yeah. Is there any other news? There's some leaks, in air quotes, about episode 9, but I don't trust any of them because, one, the leaks, like, there's a big leak. There were some big leaks about episode 8 around this time that turned out to be completely untrue, so. Plus, J.J. Abrams is known to put out fake leaks anyway on his movies, so. I don't trust anything. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The only trustworthy leaks, which I don't go looking for leaks, I'm a spoiler-free type of person, but I think the only trustworthy leaks would be the ones that come out after the premiere of the movie. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. Episode 9 is completely open. Although, there is the rumor that they're going to split it into 2 parts.
Mm-hmm.
Which... I don't want them to do that. I mean, I could see it happening because they split everything into 2 parts.
I mean,
You know?
I don't want it to, but
If they have to do that to wrap up the story in a way that is meaningful, then I'll accept it, but I won't be happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is more Star Wars, but like, I don't know, I don't feel like waiting anymore to find out what happens. No, we're gonna wait, what, like a year and a half, 2 years?
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to wait another 2 years.
I don't. I just want to know everything right now.
I think, I don't know. I like, honestly, and there's also a part of me that, I don't know, I like it keeping it trilogies. I hope they do that. Just, you know. Because even if they say, oh, this is episode 9, part 1 and part 2, you're making 2 movies. So instead of a trilogy, it'll be a I don't know what the 4 thing for, like, trilogy is, but you know what I mean. You know, I think it would be nice, you know, you finish episode 9 and then you have a trilogy of trilogies.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not lots of news.
I need all the spoilers right now.
You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna be like, you know, we're talking on here about how there's no news, and then the second we post this, all of Resistance is gonna come out.
Yep. Goodness. Echo, we need to get all of the latest information. Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me, please? Thank you. He says he's going to be our spy.
Thank you, Echo.
And he'll get us all the information in 2 days in advance.
Okay.
So we're prepared.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Echo. Is
And
it
Echo?
2 regular days or 2 business days?
His days.
Echo days, okay.
What are dog days? Like, what are Echo days? Tell me, Echo.
Let's see. I could probably... Well, if what is it 1 human year or 7 dog years? Oh my god.
Stupid. Stupid.
So that's 365 days. I'm gonna do this conversion really quick because now I'm curious. So, this is Star Wars math girl now. I guess it would still fit geek, actually.
Nerd.
Nerd. So 365.
Oh, I switched out physics and got anatomy, and I'm super excited. Next year we can see a dead body.
Ew. I'm not for that, but have fun.
It seems amazing. Well, not amazing, just like interesting, and I don't know. It's gonna be cool. It's a few days after my birthday too. Are you doing the math?
Yeah, because I did it wrong. So, listen, my math brain has been shut down because it's summer and I didn't have any math summer homework. So,
I just thought you were gonna look it up.
yeah.
Echo's not even a year old yet. Like, he will be soon, really soon. But
My dogs are coming up on their, I want to say 7th birthday. Maybe it's 6th.
I think Bingo is 6 now.
No.
Can't remember what year. I know it was on my birthday, middle school. No, not middle school. Probably earlier. I don't know.
I don't know. I can't do this math. It's too hard. I give up. I don't know how to do math. I'm taking college algebra this year and I don't know how to do math.
It's okay. Just gonna convert it to blah. I'm so confused. There's an exclamation, right? Exclamation. What? Explanation right here. I still don't understand it because math. Why?
Math.
So, 1 human year is 7 dog years. Every hour to us works out to 7 hours for a dog. 1 day for us, 24 hours. Human time is 7 days long in dog time.
So,
Jeez.
a dog hour or a dog day is, what is that, 7 days? So, 1 day is 7 days to them. So, then that's 1.
Echo.
There's decimals in there. I can't do it. Can't do it in my head, and I don't have a calculator on me. So.
Well, if Echo said 2 dog days, or not 2 dog, well, yeah, 2 dog days. So
We'll just have to trust him to tell us when he's ready.
yeah. You're so quick, Mr. Echo. That seems so long, though. Well, not long. It's just like, how? Why?
Alright, well,
Rules don't
we're
apply
not
to
talking
them.
about Star Wars anymore. So,
No.
do you want to wrap it up?
I'm always here for you to like say it, and then I just then you're like, "Oh, do it," and I'm like, I don't remember how to. Thank you for listening. Star Wars Geek Girl and our non-Star Wars stuff. I hope you learned a lot today about dogs. And I was Lizzie.
And I was Zoe.
And Echo was Echo, and he yawned. Yes. So, thank you again. May the Force be with you, and goodbye.